goons. We are the Chain Lift. His name is Mark. My name is Adam. We're doing a coaster spotlight. And we're talking about a pretty cool wooden coaster today called Phoenix at Knoebels Amusement Park.
It's a good one, folks.
It's really good.
It's a good one.
We're going to give you the stats of Phoenix, the history of Phoenix, our thoughts on Phoenix, and at the end of the ride...
We're going to ride with this guy, and he's rising from the ashes.
Yes, I should say at the end of the video, not at the end of the ride.
End of the video.
It could be a ride of a video. That's right. At the end of the video, we're going to rate on a scale of 1 to 10 using Coaster Boy. Did you just hit him before I introduced him?
He's out. He's been there for a while.
Okay, well, Coaster Boy.
He can't help that you're late on your cue.
That's right.
This baby opened in 1947. Mm-hmm. It was not always at Knoebels. For those who don't know, it was actually called the Rocket, and it was in San Antonio, Texas.
Yeah.
At a little place called Playland Park.
Mm-hmm.
In 1984, Knoebels bought it for $1.5 million, and they had it shipped to Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And they built it again. Now, here's a cool fact about it, though. There was no blueprints for this ride. So they had to individually number and catalog every piece of lumber on this thing.
That's insane.
Put it back together that way.
That's insane, yeah.
But thank the coaster god that they saved it.
Yeah.
So
it's excellent.
I didn't get to the stats.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Stats is a height of 78 feet, a drop of 72 feet, length 3,200 feet, as a top speed of 45 miles per hour, which surprised me because this thing flies.
It feels a lot faster than that.
And it's 2 minutes long.
Yeah. Even the length, it feels a little bit longer than that, too.
Yeah. So we can get into it because I get all the fun facts.
It's 2 minutes of, packed with fun.
Oh, man.
For how old the wooden coaster is, it's, surprisingly smooth. You can tell Knoebels takes, really great care of this ride.
It's like butter.
Yeah.
It's a sort of classic, figure eight style layout.
Mm-hmm.
I think what really sets us apart, though, is there is no seatbelts.
Yes.
All you have is that buzz bar.
That's right.
So next...
That gives you full freedom.
Oh, full freedom.
Yeah.
So besides Phantom's Revenge, this has the best ejector air I've ever been on.
I agree.
It's not even close.
No. It's so fun.
When you're hitting these ejector air moments with no seatbelt,
yeah.
I found myself numerous times. I flew up so high, my knees would hit the buzz bar and fly back down.
Right. It's so cool. It's such a cool feeling. And another benefit of the buzz bar is you wouldn't believe this is the fastest one train ops I've ever seen in my life at an amusement park.
Oh, man.
Because all people sit down and then put the lap bar down, they sit in the train. I think they check the buzz bars, but it is such a fast process. I mean, it wasn't a need for 2 trains.
No.
They were so fast.
I mean, they do have 2 trains.
Right, but it was surprisingly quick.
Yes.
And, the buzz bar is awesome.
Yeah, and leaving the station, you go right through that pretty cool tunnel.
Yeah, I like the tunnel.
Then, obviously, you head up. You drop down, you kind of hit that first little turnaround.
Mm-hmm.
You drop down, you hit the first of many little bunny hops.
Yeah.
So you hit a few of those, of course, violent ejector air, up to the second turnaround, come back down, and you go into that really cool, they call it that double out, double back, like that little crazy drop.
Yeah, yep.
And then, of course, you drop down, you do a turnaround, and here's where the best section of the ride is.
Yeah.
It's the last section going into the brake run.
The finale.
You hit 4 bunny hops in a row.
It's fantastic.
It's one of the coolest sections of any coaster I've ever been in.
It is, yeah.
It says 45 miles per hour. It feels like you're going 70. I mean...
It does, yeah. You're really flying.
That train flies.
Mm-hmm. And another cool thing about the ride is all the vintage charm they have with it. The station has a lot of vintage charm, and then at nighttime, I think most of the structure of Phoenix has lights going around it, running lights, and then there's this cool art piece on the top of the lift hill.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. And then all the flags that surround all the turnarounds of the coaster. It's just charm top to bottom.
It really is.
Yeah.
It was voted #1 coaster in 2018 and 2019. Obviously, has a very good chance in 2020.
Yeah.
So it is known as one of the best, if not the best, wooden coaster in the world. So it has high expectations, and going in, I'd say it met them.
Yeah, for me, it definitely met the expectations. Some people argue that it shouldn't be the #1 coaster, but I mean, I guess you can make that argument with any coaster that's rated #1. Not everyone's going to love it. But I can totally see why it's number one.
The majority of the people absolutely love this ride,
Yeah.
and it's really easy to see why. I guess we could score it.
Yeah, well, before we score, I'll say this. I love Phoenix. I don't know if it's quite my favorite wooden coaster. I still like Boulder Dash a little bit better, I think. But it's close. But I will say this coaster, it reminds me a lot of my rides on Magnum, where it's just like pure fun, where I'm like giggling the whole time.
Yeah, it's great.
So I'm going to score it on a scale of 1 to 10. I'm going to go 9.5 out of 10.
Ooh,
Yes.
you just missed the 10.
Yes, 9.5 out of 10. It's like one of my favorite coasters I've ever been on.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
I'm going to give it a 10. It's a 10 out of 10. It absolutely lived up to the hype, all the sort of praise it gets, and like how it's propped up. It absolutely lived up to me. I haven't thought about it at all, but it's certainly my top 2 wooden coasters I've ever been on. It's probably my top 10 for sure.
Yeah.
It's great. I can't recommend it enough. If you've ever been on this thing, I'm telling you, the ejector air is insane on it. It really is.
The buzz bars.
Yes.
That's where it's at. And the setting of Knoebels is beautiful too, which adds to the charm.
It's a very unique park. It feels like you got blasted in 1985 when you're in that park. It's really cool.
Great.
So, Phoenix, man, is it good.
Highly recommend it.
Yes. All
Highly
right.
recommend it.
Do the plugs.
Okay, you can find us on Instagram and Twitter at The Chain Lift. We have our podcast on Spreaker and iTunes. We have shirts for sale and our online store. You can find the link on our Twitter page. I have stuff for sale on airtimemisfits.com. That's like some defunct coaster stuff. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video. And give us a like. Leave some comments. Let us know if you've been on Phoenix, what you think about it, or what you think about Knoebels in general.
All right.
That's everything.
All right, well.
Any final thoughts?
No. I was zoned out when you're plugging.
You
What
just
a
went
way
to
to-
a happy place. Yeah.
All right, bye.
So yeah, this is really stalled out.
I'm rising back up at the end of this video. Bye.